And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. We've got baseball on the show. It's the Lightning taking on the Houston Astros. Alongside Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. And Chris, we've got an opportunity to watch one of the true superstars of the sport. Alex Bregman. Always exciting to see him in action. And it seems like he consistently finds a way to impact the game.
Yeah, Boog, it's offensively at the plate, defensively when he's on the bases. And this guy's just a heads-up player, but he's got so much talent, and he makes the most of that. I believe it starts with his preparation because you never see him give away an at-bat.
Just about set to go now. And towing the mound for Houston in this one, Luis Garcia. What do you look for here?
Well, he got into the 8th inning his last time out, really pitching deep into games as of late. We'll see today how many innings he's got in him.
So just about set. Here's Tim Anderson.
Leading off for the Lightning, the shortstop, Tim Anderson.
The wind of the pitch. And first offering is fouled off.
First pitch, 7-10.
And he deals.
Nope. Ball one.
That one misses. Ball 2.
2 balls, 1 strike.
In the air, right side. And there's one away.
Batting second, the designated hitter, Adam Hazley.
So now here's the DH, Adam Hazley. Good contact guy, good defender. First offering, and it just misses. And a good eye there.
2-0.
Next pitch misses, and that's ball 3.
No strike.
No score, just getting started, top of the first. Downstairs, and it misses, ball 4.
Well, just came apart right there. 4-pitch walk, and guy at the plate was not going to help him out by swinging at something out of the zone.
Man aboard, and here is Devers. In there for strike 1. Kicks and deals. Pitch misses there. Ball 1.
No, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
Pitch misses, and it's 2-1. Hazley, the base runner at first with 1 out. And that one wrapped foul. Two down. And a foul ball. The 2-2 now. And a swing and a miss. 2 away.
Well, that was the cutter down and in right there. And typically, if you're going to have a chance with the pitch, if it's down, that's your best chance of doing anything with it. It's kind of like a mini slider, just with a little less vertical movement. But still, that one tied him up, and he couldn't get the barrel to it.
Here's Eloy Jimenez. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Swing and a ball hammered left field. That's back there. Hits the fence. And they strike first as they take a 1-0 lead.
Mission accomplished there as he picks up the RBI to give him the lead. This was a really nice swing. Didn't quite get enough behind it to get it out of here, but once it got over his head in left field, it was extra bases all the way.
And now the first baseman, Gavin Sheets. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Well, they're really running up the pitch count in this first inning. Lots of confidence from this team that is perhaps the hottest in baseball right now.
And the 1-0. And that's outside.
Well, no need to go right at this guy. First base is open. He can hurt you. So make him expand his zone. If he doesn't, give him a walk.
The pitch. And fouled off. Two balls and a strike. Here it comes.
They've got him working a little harder in this first frame than he anticipated.
The 3-1. Runner at second. 2 down. Chases that one out of the zone. Inning ends, and that stops the bleeding. But a run will score in the inning on this RBI double. It's now 1-0. Bottom of the first, and towing the slab, Kyle Tyler. Chris, how about a scouting report?
Yeah, he's definitely had a struggle so far this year, as evidenced by that inflated whip, but he's going to have to find a way to limit the base runners, put his team in a position to win a ball game. So we know he's prepared. We know this guy's a competitor, and we'll watch how he works in this one.
Back here in Houston, Tommy Edman at the plate.
Second baseman, Tommy Edman.
The wind of the pitch. That one misses, and it's 1-0. And that's outside. Is there a little wrinkle to that? I think there was.
Yeah. A little slider action.
And a foul ball makes the count 2-1. Here comes a pitch. That's a strike. It's 2-2. Left-hand batter waits. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And there's one down.
I think he might have gotten away with one right there. That was a very hittable pitch right over the heart of the plate. And I know that batter is kicking himself right now. Would like to get that pitch again. Just pulled the string on it, and the deception gets him the K.
Jose Altuve up to hit here. First offering misses the mark. Right-hander kicks, deals. So 2 balls and no strikes.
He's been raking in recent games, and a big reason why, getting ahead in counts. He's been able to do that consistently, and you see the results.
The 2-0 is in for a strike. And a pitch. There's the strike. And a pitch. Foul ball there. A line to kick the pitch. Oh, this ball is crushed into left field. It's on its way and gone. Jose Altuve will touch them all. And we're level. It's 1-1.
That one was a hanger, and pitchers typically don't get away with making a mistake like that. And right there, he made him pay.
So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. And now it's Alex Bregman.
Third. The third baseman.
First pitch
Alex
doesn't find the zone.
Bregman.
1-0.
Inside, just missed.
Heart of the order coming through now, and with 1 home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
1 down, base is empty. That one finds the zone. That's strike 1. And the righty deals. Good eye right there. Three-1 now. And that's ball 4.
His ability to draw walks has been something that's been part of his career since day one.
The first
One
baseman.
gone, runner at first.
Miguel.
Here's the veteran first baseman, Miguel Sano. 2 for 5 to finish out the series on Wednesday. Bounce to third, and it gets by him. Throw into third now. So runners at the corners and 1 out.
He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock, and you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
Here's Byron Buxton. Left field. Jimenez settles underneath it. He's got it. Runner tags for home. The relay throw. Not in time. He's safe at the plate. It's 2-1.
There you go. Nice little RBI there. It's a great at bat. Got the job done.
Here's Nomar Mazara, 9th in the American League in batting average. In there, and it's 0-1. Sano off of first with 2 away. And it's fouled away. Two outs. Got him. Good job at damage control right there. On to the second inning now from Minute Maid Park. Astros lead it 2-1. Second inning set to go. And now it's Luis Robert.
Leading off for Chicago.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
That's in there.
He needs a quick 1-2-3 this time around. Last inning, threw a lot of pitches.
And here it comes. That misses the zone, and that's ball one. Kicks and fires. Strike two.
Clearly he was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
Next offering in the dirt. 2 balls, 2 strikes. And a pitch. Popped up. Sano racing over to make the catch.
Batting 7, the right fielder, Teoscar Hernandez.
And now Teoscar Hernandez hitting better against right-handers this year, so some reverse splits there. First pitch, and he just misses. Bounce to the left side. Suarez handles the chance, fires across the diamond, just got him on that one.
Batting 8, the catcher, Gary Sanchez.
And now it's the catcher, Gary Sanchez. First pitch just misses. And that gets the inside corner for a strike. Swing and a miss. And it's 1-2.
Wow, no fair right there. I mean, that slider didn't move till the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick that up. Just kind of have to tip your cap on that pitch.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Back here at the ballpark, Eugenio Suarez up to hit down.
Leading up for the Astros, the shortstop, Eugenio Suarez.
Tyler back to work. There's a strike.
There it was. Oh, here it is. Hit it. He gets a take, gets ahead in the count.
Next pitch is outside. Joe McDonald doing the home plate duties here.
Well, Joe's an interesting one. I'm always trying to figure out what exactly his zone is. It feels like it kind of moves around from game to game, sometimes inning to inning.
That one fouled off. Yeah, I think that's fair. I don't think he's ever way off with his balls and strikes, but yeah, I don't think it's easy to define what his zone is, like you said. And that one is lifted in the air. Robert moving under it. Makes the catch, and there's one gone.
Batting 8, the catcher, Corey
Here's Corey Lee. It's interesting he plays kind of a power spot defensively, but runs pretty well. So when you're looking at that position, you're not expecting someone that has maybe above average speed, but he does. And first offering is fouled off. The pitch. And down on strikes. Already 2 out here in the home half of inning number 2.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time a little anxious.
Stevenson.
So digging in, Andrew Stevenson. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. And the right-hander deals. Sheets. He'll do it himself. That's out number 3. Astros go down 1-2-3. They lead it 2-1. Top half of the 3rd inning. And now here is Rougned Odor.
Leading off for the Lightning, the second baseman, Rougned Odor.
Garcia back to work. And first offering is fouled off. Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
Clearly all in on the fastball right there, but it was a changeup. Bottom just fell out of it. He's going to have to make an adjustment.
The pitch. And that one fouled off. And the 0-2. Swing and a miss, and he got him. And one away. Back to the top of the lineup. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Tim Anderson.
Anderson.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Ball 1, no strike.
Righty delivers.
That's where you want it. It's a good miss.
The pitch. That one ripped. This one's got a chance. Pulls it in on the warning track.
Now batting, designated hitter, Adam Hazley.
And now the DH, Adam Hazley. First offering misses the mark.
Count 1-0.
There's a strike.
One way to make a guy real uncomfortable at the plate is pound him inside with good velocity. They're doing that right here.
And a pitch. And that one moves his feet. To the right side. And it gets by him.
Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
Rafael Devers will hit next. Devers, the baby-faced assassin. And there's a foul ball. Paisley leads off first with 2 down to the inning. The next pitch misses, and it's a ball and a strike. And downstairs. Two one now. That one missed.
Way to lay off that fastball up right there. You're looking for something you see well that you can handle, but you also have to keep the discipline so that you're not popping up pitches that are just a little too high.
The 3-1. And that's through there for a strike.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitters got to stay focused on the pitch.
And here's a 3-2. Up the middle, Suarez collects onto first, and that's the 3rd out. Set for the bottom of the 3rd. Here's the Astros leadoff man, Tommy Edman.
Leading up for the Astros, the second baseman, Tommy Edman.
And the right-hander back to work. Just missed.
Ball 1, no strike.
The 1-0. Way high. In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Robert right there to make the grab. 1 away.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Jose.
Here's the former MVP, Jose Altuve. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Right-hander kick steals. Just off the outside part of the plate. Check swing, but he went too far. Now 2 balls and a strike. Righty to the plate. This one high in the air to left center. Jimenez moving under this one. And there are 2 outs.
Third baseman, number 2, Alex Bregman.
Now it's Alex Bregman.
All around, I think if you asked anyone in this organization who's the best hitter in the lineup, they would say him.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1. And the righty deals. That clips the corner.
Not sure if he could be in more of a groove. Looks really relaxed. He's retired 7 straight. This guy's feeling it right now.
So now 1 and 2.
Count is 1 and 2.
Kicks and deals. Hit pretty well in the air out to center. Makes the grab on the run. And that is that. 1, 2, 3 go the Astros. But they still lead it 2-1. Welcome back. John Sciambi with Chris Singleton. And set to lead off the fourth, Eloy Jimenez.
The left fielder, Eloy Jimenez.
The pitch. Misses inside. And that is ball 1. And he deals.
Looks like he's being a little cautious with him in this at bat after doubling the first time up. Doesn't want to make another mistake.
2-0. On the inside corner for a strike.
Getting a little frustrated with the strike zone.
2-1 now. Swing and a miss, and he waves at that one. Fought off foul. The wind of the pitch. And a foul ball. He stays alive.
He's mixing his pitches really well. Late on that fastball after seeing the changeup. Let's see if he can elevate one. I think if he does, he'll get the swing and miss.
Next offering is fouled back.
Just missed. If he's able to connect on that, look out.
And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. That's the first out in the top of the fourth.
Oh, that's a curveball that I'm sure he wants back at the plate. 2 strikes, sort of pitch you're hoping for. A bit of a mistake, and I'd say in a very hittable location. But clearly the break was enough to get him to swing through it.
And here's the first baseman, Gavin Sheets. That one's in there, 0-1.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
Kicks and fires. Misses outside. 1 ball, 1 strike. Left-hand batter waits.
Ball, that pitch is out.
And that one missing low.
Well, these guys have had a hard time scoring in this one. The guy out there on the mound wants to keep attacking, make sure that they don't get any confidence.
The 3-1. And he couldn't come up with it.
I don't think he really wanted to pitch to him right there anyhow.
Man at first with 1 gone. Luis Robert now. Singy, you can't ask for anything more. This guy checks all the boxes offensively.
He's the ultimate professional, and it doesn't just start at game time. It starts in the afternoon, the way he prepares and gets ready for the ball game. I tell you what.
Here's the pitch. Runner goes. And first offering is fouled off. And the pitch. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. They fired in quickly, so it's first and second with only 1 away.
I was watching his rounds during batting practice today. So impressed with his ability to let the ball travel, go back up the middle and the other way. Sometimes when you step in the box during the game, you get a little anxious and you get away from that. But so far, I've seen him stay consistent with his pregame preparation.
Here's Teoscar Hernandez. And that's in there for strike one. And that's downstairs and outside.
He's looking for a ground ball to get a double play and out of this jam.
Here comes the pitch. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Sheets, the lead runner at second. Robert over at first with one away. Next offering is fouled back. And he chases that one. 2 gone.
Boog gets talked about a lot, but a good high fastball in a 2-strike situation, it's just become such a problem for hitters in more recent years. But with all of the emphasis by pitchers on developing that spin rate, having a good grip on the baseball, those high fastballs, they kind of look like to the hitter that they're rising, even though they're not, but they're not decreasing in velocity and spin rate. So very difficult to get the barrel on it.
Sanchez swings through it for strike one. Here's your 1. There's the swing and a miss. 2 outs. Couple of base runners at first and second. Swing and a miss, and that is that. And welcome back. Bottom 4. And here now is the Astros cleanup hitter, Miguel Sano.
The first baseman, Miguel Sano.
The wind to kick the pitch. And ball 1. And the 1-0. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1. He swings and hits a fly ball, center field. Robert makes the play, and there's 1 down. Pretty good job on the mound in this one, Siggy. It feels like we've seen a lot of off-balance swings.
Yeah, just 1 free pass, and obviously he's not a big strikeout guy, but he gets soft contact and he gets outs.
Buxton in the box here lets that one go for a ball. Next one misses, and it's 2-0. The pitch misses with the 2-0, and he's fired 3 straight outside the strike zone. .3-0 down. Swing and a ground ball out to short. That's a hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Well, when you fall behind in the count, you've got to come into the zone, and then guys have a better chance of hitting the ball hard like he did right there.
Nomar Mazara up next for the Astros. Struck out looking at his first at bat. Check on the runner. Buxton back in there. Buxton on the run. Ball outside. Throw. Tag. Out. Great throw by Gary Sanchez.
That goes to show you stealing a base is a tough thing to do and far from a sure thing, even with big-time speed. It's not easy to catch him, but that was a great catch and throw. Quick, not rushed, and accurate.
puts it in the air out towards left center. Jimenez in position, brings it in for the third out. Back here at Minute Maid Park, all set for the start of the inning. Rougned Odor comes up to the plate now.
The second baseman, Rougned Odor.
And a pitch. That one misses. Ball one. The Astros have some action in their pen. Marco Gonzalez, the left-handed reliever, appears to be getting loose. Webb warming up as well. The 1-0.
Ball two.
Check swing, now an appeal to third. And yes, he offered at it. The pitch. Just missed. Left-hand hitter waits. That one misses, so a leadoff walk. And the batter will be the shortstop, Tim Anderson.
Tim Anderson.
In there for strike one. Odor gets his lead at first with nobody out. Next offering is in for a strike.
Well, we call that keyhole. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
The punch out there. Anderson down on strikes.
Thought it was a pretty good pitch, top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with two strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
So now the DH spot, Adam Hazley. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. Ground ball up the middle, and it gets by him. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with one gone.
Now batting.
First and second, one out. And here is Devers. In there, and it's 0-1. One out. Runners at first and second. Next pitch downstairs, and it's 1-1. At the belt and fires. Going to count 1-2.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
Here's a 1-2. Stays alive. And the next pitch is way outside.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking it bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
Next offering is fouled back. Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. On the ground, right side. And it gets by him. Throw back in, holds the runner at third. Base is now loaded. Only one away. A perfect example right there. That plate discipline, it pays off.
The deeper he gets into a count, the more comfortable he becomes, and he usually wins the battle.
Marco Gonzalez on to pitch here. The bases are loaded, so no time to settle into this one.
Well, at this point of the ball game, we're talking about middle innings, and we need a little length out of this arm coming out of the bullpen. We'll see just how many outs he's able to give his skipper.
Eloy Jimenez now. This guy with light tower power. First offering misses the mark. Bases loaded, one away. Next pitch misses outside, and now 2-0. And another ball. So definitely a little wild right out of the gate.
Well, it could be a little tough coming from the bullpen mound to this mound, but you've got to find a way to get ahead in the count quickly. He hasn't. We'll see how this at bat turns out.
All loaded up, dangerous hitter at the plate. That is ball 4, and that'll bring home a run.
They obviously were in a pretty great spot to take the lead right there with the bases loaded, and I'll say that was a good, patient at bat to draw the walk, and you know what? Still counts as an RBI.
He swings and fouls one off. Swing and a high fly ball. That one out towards left center field, way back there. And that's going to be a double, and it'll score 2. In comes the runner from third. It's 3-2. Tag, and he's out at the plate.
Now batting, the center fielder, Luis Robert.
Luis Robert now at the plate. First offering, and it just misses.
Well, he's so good about trying to drive the ball to the opposite field gap in these situations. If he takes that approach, he could bust this game wide open.
2 outs, 2 in scoring position. The next offering misses. Yeah, that's ball 2. And a pitch. That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1. The pitch. Swing and a tapper that rolls foul. And now the lefty. Got him. Huge strikeout there. Home half of the 5th coming up. The Lightning out front here, 3-2. here in Houston. We head to the bottom of the fifth. Now it's the shortstop, Eugenio Suarez.
The shortstop, Eugenio Suarez.
The wind of the pitch. There's a swing and a drive. That one back there. Pulls it in on the warning track.
Woo. He was all over that first pitch fastball. Just barely missed it. Man, this guy was ready to hit.
Corey Lee up next for the Astros.
Well, on the mound, very efficient. Able to produce an outcome, it seems like, within the third or fourth pitch of just about every at-bat.
That one out to right. Hernandez pulls it down, and there's 2 away.
The left fielder, number 20,
Andrew Stevenson up next for the Astros. He's someone that you might not describe as having elite level speed, but he can absolutely move, and it is a factor in his game. That one's in there, 0-1.
Boog, this guy's definitely a plus runner, but what I love about him is that he goes all out every single time, never takes a break.
That one the other way, fair ball. Around first, digging for 2, and that rolls into the corner. And the double puts the tying run in scoring position with 2 away.
Well, that was an important at-bat in this game, so a great job there stepping up to the challenge. That was a thing of beauty. He may have been a little behind the pitch, but by getting that barrel into the hitting zone early on in his swing, he was able to meet it and still shoot a line drive down the line and left. Now a pretty big at-bat coming up with a chance to even this ball game up.
The batter, number 19, second baseman.
And now Tommy Edman. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
You know, Boog, if you're that base runner at second base, you want to be quiet out there. Not bouncing around, not distracting your teammate, the hitter. Make sure that he can clearly focus on that pitcher and that release point.
And the 1-0. Swing and a high fly ball down the left field line, but hooking foul. Here's a 1-1. Line drive, and that one gets down, fair ball. Runner around third. The throw to second. The tag out. That ends the inning, but they do score a run here. 5 innings complete. All tied up at 3 apiece. New inning getting started. Now it's the right fielder, Teoscar Hernandez.
Leading off for the Lightning, the right fielder.
And here it comes.
Hernandez.
Ball 1, no strikes.
Count 1-0.
And a big swing and a miss. And he deals. And a count 1-2. Kicks and deals. And a swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes for the second time today.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching, is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Guys become defensive, and all of a sudden, for the hitter, that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
Sanchez, the next to hit, takes ball 1.
No strike.
Next pitch misses. 2 balls, no strikes, the count. And that one just missed off the outside edge. The pitch. And a 4-pitch walk. Now it's the second baseman, Rougned Odor. He's 0 for 1. And that one fouled off. Oh, now this one's high and deep, way back there, on its way, gone. Rougned Odor takes him deep. Home run number 10 on the year, and they add a couple more. It's 5-3.
So many times a sinker inside is a foul ball off the ankle for the batter. But that time he did a really nice job of staying inside the pitch and getting through it.
Here's the shortstop at the plate, Tim Anderson, for the 4th time tonight.
Number 7, shortstop.
And he hits a ground ball right side. And he handles it himself for the out.
Good sinker low in the zone right there and produced exactly what he was looking for. Ball on the ground, nice ground out.
Hazley.
Adam Hazley gets a chance to hit. This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. Lee makes the catch, and that'll do it. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run homer. It's now 5-3.
Leading up for the Astros, the designated hitter, Jose
Tyler back to work.
Altuve.
And first offering is fouled off.
Well, they gave up on that pitch early, and it ended up staying in the zone. I'm sure he's kicking himself and would like that pitch again.
Hit in the air, right field. Hernandez under it. Makes the catch. 1 down.
Third baseman, number 2, Alex
And
Bregman.
now it's going to be Alex Bregman, a guy who makes an impact not just at the plate, but also in the field. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Well, the offense has gotten going, and a pitcher wants to go out there, have a real quick inning, get those guys back into the dugout so those bats can stay hot.
And a foul ball. The wind and the pitch. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. On the ground to the left. And foul ball. And he gets Bregman. And there's 2 down. Chris, 3rd time through the order, and a couple of quick outs for the starter.
Yeah, he's been very frugal today, economical with the pitch count.
Here's Miguel Sano. First pitch, and he just misses.
You want to be patient here. Try to work a walk if you can. You've got a big power bat behind you in the on-deck circle, and with 2 outs, 1 swing can put you right back in this ball game.
Next offering is fouled back. Righty delivers. Good eye right there. And a 2-1 on the way. And he flips a breaking ball in there, or a changeup.
Either one. Something off speed. Good arm action on it, whatever it was.
And a foul ball, he stays alive. Swing and a foul. Pushed off to the right, and that will get out of play. Cut on and miss. Struck him out. So he's gotten deep into this game, and at least so far, not showing a ton of signs of fatigue. We go to the top of the 7th. Now the third baseman, Rafael Devers.
Leading off for Chicago, the third baseman, Rafael Devers.
Here comes a pitch. That one missing inside. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Emilio Pagan getting loose out there. Javier getting cranked up as well. On the ground, Bregman. And Devers is set down.
Well, he didn't recognize changeup earlier enough. Got out in front a little bit, rolled over on it, and beat it into the ground.
The left fielder, Eloy Jimenez.
So now it's the 4-hole hitter, Eloy Jimenez. He's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes.
In there for strike 1.
Some guys are just more confident they can track that first pitch out of the hand of the pitcher. They don't care if they fall behind 0-1.
Next offering misses, and now it's even 1-1. And the pitch. And it is 2-1.
Now you get to this part of the order. Yeah, there's some pop there, but more likely there's some base hits. So very important to be patient. Let the pitcher walk you, if he will.
Next offering clips the zone count even at 2. The pitch stays alive. The pitch tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. Next pitch is outside.
At this point in the game, you cannot issue free passes. He's going to have to challenge this hitter. Hitter's got to be ready to swing it.
The pitch. Got him looking. And now 2 gone.
Really good battle right there. And that final pitch probably could have gone either way. He was hoping he'd get ball 4. Instead, the umpire rings him up for the backwards K.
And now the first baseman, Gavin Sheets. 1 for 2. First pitch just misses. Left-hand batter waits.
Let's see if he's willing to use the whole field right here. Definitely pounding him away.
Next pitch is outside, and it's 2-1. Two outs. And a swing and a miss. And that's that.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for the traditional 7th inning stretch.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Stepping in, Byron Buxton. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offensive side for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most. Bullpen activity starting up now. Lucas Sims, the veteran right-hander, appears to be loosening up. Burr getting loose as well. The 0-1. Oh, that got away from him. And he's going to reach on a hit by pitch to lead off the inning.
pretty much the last guy you want to hit. Now you got to try to control the running game because you know he's usually thinking about swiping a bag or two when he's on the bases.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Kyle Tyler won't go any further. 2-run ball game as he heads for the dugout, and we'll be back with a new pitcher. Jose Ruiz will take over here, and he'll work on holding this lead.
Well, the worst part on that one is he lost control against one of the fastest guys on the team. This might turn into a double.
No outs, runner at first. And now the right fielder, Nomar Mazara.
Now these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ballgame.
And there's something you don't see very much in today's game, the pitch out. 2-0. And that one wrapped foul.
With 2 strikes. May see some movement over there at first base. Trying to stay out of a double play here.
Maybe a 2-ball. 5, 4, 3. And they turn the double play.
Now batting, shortstop, Eugenio Suarez.
2 outs, base is empty. Eugenio Suarez up to the plate now. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Right-handed reliever. There's the strike. In the air, left field. Jimenez sizes this one up. Puts the squeeze on it, and that's the inning. Ready to begin the 8th, and now the center fielder, Luis Robert.
Leading off for the Lightning.
It's good speed at the top of the order here. You want to get it on, see if you can get a stolen base, maybe get around the bases and pick up a run.
First offering, and it just misses. And a breaking ball drops in for a strike. Swing and a ball lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. That's back, and that one is out of here. Luis Robert hits one out. His 13th home run of the season, and they add a run. It's 6-3.
Well, he put a really nice swing on that one, and everything was on time. Took a direct path to the ball. Excellent extension, and just drove it out of here. Nothing better than when the ball jumps off your bat like that.
So they turn things over to the righty, Emilio Pagan. He's into the game with the bases empty. Next to hit, Teoscar Hernandez.
Now batting, right fielder, Teoscar.
And he swings and misses at the initial offering.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
The 0-1. Fouled off left side. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Swing and a miss, and he is down on strikes for the third straight at bat.
Well, they've had a great plan of attack for him tonight. I mean, finding all the holes in his swing and his approach, just frustrating for him up there. You strike out a guy 3 times in a game, I think that guy's got to go back and really study some video with his hitting coach, figure out how they're beating him, make this adjustment really quick, because word will get around the league in a hurry.
Sanchez stands in here, takes ball 1 low. The 1-0. And there's the strike.
You got a ball, 1 strike.
Strike 2.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Out number 2.
Third time he struck out in this one, and definitely an individual performance you want to flush. He just hasn't looked very comfortable up there. Just one of those days. But when you're still winning the ball game, at least you can focus on doing your part to maintain that lead, getting that W.
Rougned Odor stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. And the 1-0. In the air, center field. Buxton gliding back. Makes the grab, and that'll do it. But add on 1 more as the solo shot stretches their lead even further. And they've doubled up now. It's 6-3. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th. Lucas Sims. And he'll do his best to hang on to this lead. At the plate is the Astros catcher, Corey Lee. The Astros in striking distance, but have some work to do.
Boog, it starts with the leadoff man. Need a good at-bat out of him right here.
And here it comes. Close, but called a ball. And that's ball 1.
Got to keep things airtight defensively right here. On your toes, ready to make a play. If you can get this to the 9th with a 3-run lead, it should be a W.
And a pitch. Breaking ball in there for a strike.
In this situation, you expect the batters to be a little more patient, possibly take until they get a strike. With that, you don't want to miss your opportunity to get ahead early in the count. He didn't right there.
Righty to the plate. There's the strike.
Establishing both ends of the zone is critical. Most times guys are wanting to get hitters out down, but if you can get them to look up, get a called strike, that's going to make that strike zone a lot bigger.
The 1-2. And down on strikes he goes. And now 1 away. Now the left fielder, Andrew Stevenson.
Really good piece of hitting last time for the opposite field.
That hits the dirt, and it's 1-0. Kicks and fires. There's a strike. The 1-1.
That's ball 2. The count is 2 and 1.
Swing and a miss as he was late.
Well, you got to find a way to catch up to that pitch. Perhaps shorten the swing, eliminate the stride. That one came in hot, but right down the middle, you're saying to yourself, how did I miss that pitch? Got to make a quick adjustment.
Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. 2 down.
Very strong coming out of the pen so far as he punches out the first 2 batters he's faced in this one, getting straight to work. Man, it's talked about a lot, but relievers are just so electric these days. These aren't fun at bats if you're a hitter, and I'm so glad I'm retired.
Tommy Edman, the next to hit. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. Now 1-1. The 1-1. Fouled off. He was late. And it's even up. Right-hander kicks, deals. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. That's his second strikeout. Astros are down quietly, and they're still doubled up. It's 6-3. All set to start the ninth in this one, and the batter will be the shortstop, Tim Anderson.
For Chicago, the shortstop, Tim Anderson.
And a pitch. Ball one low. And the righty deals. And now 2-0. And a pitch. And a foul ball. Makes the count 2-1. And the right-hander deals. And that's in for a strike. Two and two. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. One away. And here is Adam Hazley.
Designated hitter, Adam Hazley.
First pitch, and he just misses. Left-hand hitter waits. Foul ball there. Kicks and deals. And a count 1-2. The pitch. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And 2 away now.
Well, anytime you can punch out the top two guys in a lineup to start an inning, got to be feeling pretty good out there on the mound, because when you think of just having a distraction, table setters on the base paths, and all of a sudden you're dealing with the number 3 hitter, any distraction can cause you to serve up a cookie, and instead of it being a solo shot, it's a 2 or 3 run homer.
And it's Rafael Devers in the box. Next offering is downstairs. Righty delivers.
That's a ball. 2 balls, 1 strike.
Fouls one off. 2-2. And there's a ball. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. 3rd out. New pitcher on here, Jonathan Loaisiga. He last pitched 2 days ago.
Leading up for the Astros, the designated hitter, Jose Altuve.
And a pitch. And a foul ball. The 0-1. That's through there for a strike. The 0-2. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Got him. One away on the strikeout.
Well, the first batter, it's always a big one for the closer. You get that punch out, you get settled in, you feel like you're in command out there on the mound from the jump, and kind of prevents any doubt from creeping into your mind or the guys that are playing behind you that, you know, you're going to wrap this thing up.
Bregman stands in now and watches strike one. Oh, and 1 now. Down and in, moved his feet.
If you're on the mound right now, you know you have to retire this hitter. If he gets on base, it could open up the floodgates for this offense to score some runs.
The pitch. Falling behind 2-1.
Count for 2-1.
And that misses off the outside edge.
Back-to-back breaking pitches away, you get the feeling as a hitter that the pitcher's afraid of you, that he doesn't want to challenge you. So I think the confidence level is raised right here.
Here comes a pitch. And he walked him.
They're not ready to go home quite yet.
So next up for Houston, Miguel Sano.
Miguel Sano.
First offering misses the mark. Can't find it here. That's 6 straight balls. Two-0. Just off the outside edge. The pitch. That just missed. He walked him on 4 pitches.
Well, that'll bring the tying run to the plate, so all eyes on the man coming to the dish right now.
He's 2 outs away. And next to hit for Houston, Byron Buxton. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Well, he's already in some trouble, and falling behind in the count makes it even worse. Then you've got to throw the ball over more of the plate, and that's where they can really do damage against a guy like this.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Just amazing to me how many closers and back-end relievers just throw absolute gas these days. I never would have had a chance.
And now it's even up. And that one gets away at the plate. Play at third, in there. And it's second and third, 1 away. Bregman on third. Sano at second with 1 away. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. 1 runs in. The relay to the plate. Slide, save. And now they trail by 1.
Oh, that's a big at bat coming through in the clutch to drive in a pair. So impressive that he didn't get tied up or jammed on that pitch inside. Instead, good quick hands allowed him to get the barrel to it, just shoot it up the middle of the field for that knock. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Loiska throws over. Buxton back in there.
These home fans, they are making a lot of noise, putting pressure on that pitcher out there.
Another throw over. And he's back again. And here is Nomar Mazara. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
If you're a base runner, you've got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
The pitch. Buxton on the run. That's in for a strike. Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag.
Well, you can't fault the defense for not paying enough attention. They threw over a few times, but he just waited it out, kept his timing. He was able to swipe the bag. Nice job of base running right there.
Swing and a miss. 1-2.
I'll tell you this, that's going to go on that pitcher's highlight reel.
The 1-2. And that one off the outside edge.
He's gone off speed. He needs to elevate here with 2 strikes out of the zone.
In the air, left side. And that one pulled down by Jimenez. And there's 2 down.
Now batting, shortstop, Eugenio.
Now at the plate, Eugenio Suarez. And there's no doubt that they'll feed off the energy from this crowd, right?
I mean, yeah, I'd say the intensity level has gone up a few notches for sure.
In there, and it's 0-1. Man on second, 2 down. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
Not a swing you want to watch again.
Next pitch is outside. And a ball evens the count.
That turns out to be a really good take right there, but you don't want to end this game with the bat on your shoulder.
Man at second. Got him! And that ends the ball game. The tying run left stranded at second.
Well, even though these guys got the win and this guy got the save, you could tell he's a little dejected. Not the performance that he wanted, giving up a couple of runs. But in the end, got to be happy that you got the W. Team can go in the clubhouse and celebrate this victory.
6-5 the final here today. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
Fans, our final line score. First, for the victorious visiting team, 6 runs, 8 hits, no errors. They left 6 men on base. For the Astros, 5 runs, 6 hits, no errors. They left 3 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 23 minutes.